Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It is Hump Day Wednesday, and I am so glad that you are here with me. I'm trying to get my screen. Okay, that's the wrong screen. Okay, no worries. Um, I'm so glad that you're here with me on this beautiful Hump Day. I'm gonna go live from my page. Let me try this. Okay, I'm gonna go live from my page. Uh, or watch the live feed from my page rather. Okay. Listen, it is a glorious Wednesday afternoon here in the city of Angels. I hope that it's beautiful wherever you are. And listen, let's rock and roll. There was some breaking news. It was breaking, but it was lightly breaking. Um, we wasn't sure what was going on. There was a lot of uncertain points to it, and we were trying to figure out what is going on down in San Antonio. Okay, looks like I'm about to go live from the Tyesse Report. I'm gonna go live to the Tyesse Report page, y'all. Okay, that's not working. Okay, there it is. Okay, so I'm viewing the comments from the Tyesse Report page. No shade to my personal page, but I need you guys to go ahead and share this video. Share, share, share. It is safe for work, so feel free to share with your friends, your family, and your colleagues. Hey, Sino nephew, Jahan, Raymond. Hey, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Um, but the deal is that down in San Antonio, Texas, there was an active shooter alert near the San Antonio Lackland Air Force Base, and we're trying to figure out what is going on. We're waiting for some news or some developments from San Antonio. Listen, in America, it's like that's the norm now. It's like shootings are so prevalent in America that it has truly become the norm. And what can you say? What does that say about us as Americans? What does that say about us as a people when shootings have become the norm? We need to really take a look at ourselves. And sometimes, I'll be honest with you, sometimes the news, CNN, they don't even break through with it anymore. It's like it happens in such frequency, unless there's like a super mass casualty, they don't even break through for these shootings because it happens a little too frequently. I guess they said we can wait for the next one, you know. But these active shooters are really, really cutting up. I have no idea why my page, maybe my page isn't updated yet. I don't know what's going on. You know what? We're going to go and try this one more time. And then we're going to say, you know what, girl, it's a wrap. Okay, I'm gonna close this out because I can't be sitting here trying to work this tablet and talk to y'all. Um, but I guess it's okay. The taskbar understands technology, and I like to see the comments that you guys are saying in real time. But my comments, okay, it's not coming up. It's okay. It's uploading. I don't know what's going on. Okay, here we go. We're gonna try this one more time, and then Thais. Okay. It says I'm live on my tablet, but I can't get the comments on. Okay, we don't have time. I'll just look at the comments from there. But thank y'all for tuning in one more time to the Tyesse Report. Let's rock and roll. Teacher Green, hi Tyesse. Caught the replay from earlier. Yes, exactly, Keisha Green. Thank you for that confirmation. Um, Listen, the two stories that are trending, there are two stories that are trending right now in the Tyesse Report, and one of them is Mississippi and Alabama. Alabama being second to the last, and Mississippi being the last. People in Mississippi and Alabama are just not getting vaccinated. They're just not, and it's really, really a public health crisis in those areas because people have so many different fears and factors as to why they are not. And it appears that Uncle Joe is not going to reach his July 4th goal date of 70% of people vaccinated. And we're praying, we're hoping that it happens, but today is June 9th and it appears that it may not be the case. The other trending story is out of Virginia, a gym teacher, a gym teacher um, has been reinstated after he refused to call trans kids by their prospective pronouns. So he's been reinstated. And listen, y'all, it happens. It happens a lot. People will rather get fired, laid off, and rather than just respect someone's choice or their pronoun or whatever their identity is. So it happens a lot. The deal is this, y'all. Um, Governor Abbott, the lead story is Governor Abbott has signed this new anti critical race theory bill. With all this going on in the world, Governor Abbott has decided to sign a critical race theory bill. With all this going through with coronavirus in the world and so many other things that are going on, you would choose to sign a bill like you're having this big legislative moment, and it just made no sense. Governor Abbott, no one understands what is this about. As we understand what it's about, but no one understands like why now. What is the purpose of this? So critical race theory, they don't want kids to understand America's original sin. They don't want to talk about racism. They don't want to talk about white people taking accountability. They don't want to talk about, none of that stuff. They really want to just sweep their past, 1619, all of that under the rug. And they want to have this fantastical view of America and apple pies and flags blowing. And it's almost insulting. It is insulting to our ancestors and to everybody that bled, suffered, and died here in America, either through the transporting of bodies. Many people died and were thrown over into the ocean. People died once they were here, and this happened for hundreds of years, not a few months. So it's just unbelievable that that's the number one thing on the agenda for Governor Abbott and his cronies. Critical race theory, bill that you don't want to be taught in schools. It blows me away. A lot of people don't know history. Some people don't know that there were 12 presidents that were slave owners. If this stuff is not taught, if this stuff is not explained, all that stuff is whitewashed. People don't know that, George Washington was a slave owner, our first president. And we have a holiday, President's Day, set aside for presidents, and our presidents, 12 of them were slave owners. People don't know about Andrew Johnson and the Trail of Tears. So listen, we have a lot to do as far as social justice goes. But this next story, y'all, it really, wow, it's not shocking being that who it comes from, but I want y'all to listen to this story, and I want y'all to research it, find out about it, and I need you to share it so that other people know about it. I saw it this morning. It was trending, and I had to bring it to you guys because I know the Ty Squad are good researchers, and they will share some shit, okay? The young man, his name is Drixon Kaiser. And he had an app that he was developing. He was doing like a soft launch for it, and it was called Circulate. And it was a Black shopping app for Black folks to do shopping and stuff like that. And Drixon says that Puff Daddy, Sean Diddy Combs, has taken the idea and already launched it, took his idea and even used a similar name. P. Diddy calls it Shop Circulate. He said his heart was ripped out of his body. When he saw that P. Diddy was taking his idea. Like, how can you do that? Take my idea and then make it your own. It'll lead to my word for the day later, y'all. But it's unfortunate, and then Puff Daddy's always trying to talk about black empowerment and black people. That's why nobody really pays attention to him when he does that, because you have raked over your artists. This young man, black man, is an entrepreneur trying to get the word out about his. There it goes. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think I got my page up. Okay, there it goes. But trying to get the word out about his web design, Thai Squad, and somebody, a well-known person, Puff Daddy, has stole his idea. And then you could have called it something else. You took the name and used a similar name. I mean, I can't. Yeah, Nick. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Mahogany. Hey, everybody. Kevin, Mahogany. Be sure to share this video. Share. A lot of people watch afterwards, but we also want to get our live viewership numbers up as well. We're live on YouTube and on the Tyesse Report Facebook page, but we want to get our live numbers up. So be sure right now to hit the share button. Share to your page. It is safe for work. It is safe for your colleagues and your students. So be sure to share, and invite. We want to get our live numbers up as well as our total reach. Okay. But yeah, that's Puff Daddy. But see what happens, is that to bring him in, you have to give him a lot of ownership in it, because it's his idea. You got to give him a big stake in the company. And people don't want to do that. They would rather steal your idea than to bring you in and give you ownership and a stake in the company. It's just unbelievable how unscrupulous some people are, But it doesn't shock me looking at what happened to his artist over there on Bad Boy. Not shocking. Okay. So Madea is back. Lanice Anderson says he should sue. It's hard to sue. You have to have so many different things that you have to prove, because an idea, you can't copyright an idea. I learned that the first semester when I was studying film. You can't copyright an idea. It has to be something, I think he may have something with the name, using a similar name. He may have an actionable cause, but it's so hard. And this young man doesn't have the money. Lanice, he don't have the money to probably go out and hire attorneys and to match the attorneys Diddy is going to have. But he spoke so eloquently. I'll get back to Madea about how young black entrepreneurs, web designers, they can't get loans. They don't have an inside track into the tech world. And, it's so many variables why you can't make it, and then have your stuff stolen from a well-known hip-hop mogul. It's beyond you. Yeah. But Madea is back in the saddle. Tyler Perry has announced that he has reached an agreement with Netflix, and he will be back in that well-known lilac dress with Madea back at the helm. Hey everybody, hey Darius, Jasmina, good afternoon. Rochelle, Rosie Roseburg Carter, good afternoon everybody that's tuning in. Remember, share, invite. Okay. So yeah, we're happy for Tyler Perry. I always knew that Madea wouldn't stay in retirement long. My thing was, I just knew that she was coming back in some type of capacity, because we've all seen them all. Madea goes to get a bell pepper. Madea is putting on some lasagna. We've seen every last one of them. So there's still a couple of more out there. I want to talk about the Friends reunion, y'all, and the producers really like, okay, girl, the Friends reunion that's airing on HBO Max, and the pushback that they've been getting about how on the show Friends that aired on NBC, how there were no black people. And the black people that did come, it was like later before the show went off the air. And they had like a really lackadaisical tone when talking about diversity on Friends. But let me say this to everybody. there are a lot of white people. They don't have black friends. They don't really know a lot of black people. So they wrote Friends the way Tyler Perry explained this so brilliantly. And I'm trying to explain the way he explained it. They don't have black people in their lives. So they write their lives the way they don't see black people. In their world, they don't see black people. So Friends just didn't have any black people because that's the world that they live in. They don't really interact with a lot of black people. You cannot tell me that Friends being set in New York City, the most diverse city in the world, that there were no black people, you know. And then the reunion, it said that uh, Aisha Tyler and a lot of the black people that did come on the show eventually were not even on the reunion. They claim they claim that it was scheduling and they couldn't show up for the reunion. But you know, one of the producers says he has no problem with the show. He has no problem with the show's diversity problems. He did. He basically was like, I don't give a fuck what y'all think about it. It was what it was, you know. And Living Single, Kevin, was on the air at that time, and those actors did not even receive a tenth of what they received over on Friends. So yeah, it was a black version. Well, listen, Friends was the white version of Living Single. We're gonna say it like that. Mm-hmm. Good afternoon, Machine. It's crazy, y'all. When people are so lackadaisical and just don't care, nonchalant. Like, yeah, we didn't have no black people. What do y'all want? So what? Oh, okay, girl, y'all got it. Okay. But see, that's where that critical race theory and trying to whitewash America will get you. It'll get you to people saying they don't give a shit no more about it, you know? So we got to fight, y'all. We're gonna fight to be seen, fight to be heard, and that's just the bottom line. Um, listen, Ti and Tiny, you know, the video is up, y'all. What is come to? Oh, that's the name of it. What is come to? It's on. I haven't watched it yet. It just dropped. I think it dropped today. Ti talking about him and Tiny's, you know, woes. Hey, Debbie, Bramo. Hey, everybody. So Ti's video, what it's come to, is up. I'm gonna watch it after I do this show. Um, the video is up, y'all. Check it out. And Jahan said, Jahan said they're not in jail yet. Sis, I mean, and then Ti says this album will be the album's called Kill the King. Girl, all these things, like, you just, you know, like, everybody's after you. This album is called Kill the King. Your last album, girl, like, you the king, and girl, mama, knock it off. Ti, y'all going to jail. Now, we must admit that one investigation has been closed. LA is still open, but one of those investigations, I believe, have been closed. So listen, they may be able to get out of this. I don't know. But our sister Naomi Osaka, we're gonna head over to the sports world right now, y'all. Naomi Osaka has dropped out of her second tournament due to mental health. Listen, Naomi, baby, take what you need, sis. Don't kill yourself. You made a lot of money, mama. Girl, you can take you a gap year. You can. You got that kind of coins. The Tyesse support, we're all behind you, sis. Take what you need. Go to Bora Bora. Go to Sri Lanka. Wherever you need to go, girl, and sit on the beach and get your nerves together. It ain't worth killing yourself. It's not. Okay. So what else do we have? Oh, we're still in the sports world. LeBron James, King James, says that he's going to change his number to number 6 in the 2021-22 season. Okay. What number is he now? I think he's number 23 now. But LeBron James said he's yeah, okay, LeBron. Okay. R. Kelly, overall Mother Kelly, R. Kelly, the Pied Piper of Piss, says that 2 of his lawyers are asking to be taken off the case. They say there's no way they can properly defend him. No, you can't defend him because it's indefensible. So you probably want to get off the case because yeah, like girl, this man is like really disgusting. So there is no defense. You got videos and people that can testify what they saw. There is no defense. Take a plea. Um, we are ready for the word for the day. We may be done a little earlier today, y'all. Um, we may be done a little early, but before I go, I want to before I get to the word for the day, I want to talk about tonight. We're going to be on what are we going to be on? We're going to be on Darius' show, Darius C. Lightsey, The Spiel. I'll post the information. Some of it's already posted on my page. You can tune in to The Spiel. Um, Today, our news stories were a little lighter than normal. So we may end a little early today, you guys. We love you and we thank you for your support. I'm going to get right to the word for the day, and I'll have a little time with the word for the day because we ended a little early. Okay, uh, I'm ready for the word for the day, y'all. I want to speak to the young man. The word for the day is called "It's Not Over." And when I read his story, I automatically knew that that was going to be the word for the day. It's not over. To the young man that Puff Daddy stole your property, your intellectual property, whatever, is stolen. My word for the day is for you, Drixon Kaiser, a young black man that said it felt like his heart was ripped out of his body when he saw that his idea was stolen. I just want to let you know that it's not over. How many of us on here, how many Tie Squad members that are on here watching right now um, have have been in a situation where you felt like it was over and it was not over? You looking back on it now, you can say, you know what, it wasn't over. It wasn't over. So to all of y'all that are watching right now, you have had moments where it looked like it was over and it wasn't over. So I want to encourage that young man, Drixon Kaiser. There's going to be a bigger blessing, I'm sure. Mm. I should call the word for the day. You know what? Let's scrap. It's not over. Let's scrap. It's not over. The word for the day is God will never leave you hanging. I'm 45 years old. I have never had a point where God has left me hanging, even if it seemed like, you know, I was left out there and people had took and pillaged and ran over me. It looked like that, but in the end, he's gonna always come back around and scoop you up and save you. So please, Ty Squad, hear me when I tell you. Woo, let me take a little deep breath because I'm getting ready, baby. Listen, hear me when I tell you, Ty Squad. God will never leave you hanging. He will never leave you hanging. We're not, that young man is not the only one who's had an idea, who's had something that they created. Even sometimes in church, you can tell somebody an idea for something in church, and then the next thing you know, look up, girl, that was my idea for that musical. That was my idea for that program. And what can you don't want to say nothing because you don't want to start no trouble. I'm here to tell you, Tyesse is here to tell you that God will never leave you hanging. It's not over. It's not over. It's not over, Drexel. I believe that more people hearing about this story and how you were ripped off, yeah, you probably get some type of, reciprocity and reparations, because no one wants, no one wants it to be said that they ripped off a young budding black entrepreneur. So we're praying for this brother. But I've been in so many situations in my life where I have, come up with ideas and I've seen other people run off with them. I've been in places where I've done most of the work and somebody else got all the credit. And a lot of times you just, yeah, look, girl, it ain't even that serious. But you know what happens when that happens to you in life? You now that you're older and now that you've moved on and you removed, You notice all the time that you're just blessed, you know? And TD Jake said favor ain't fair. Have you ever, people always want to know why is Aura Robertson so blessed? Why is Nicole Pry Young so blessed? Why is Darius C. Lightsey so blessed? Why people are so blessed? It's because they went through so much and they didn't say nothing about it. They just say, you know what, God, you'll deal with it. You didn't cut up, you didn't kill nobody, you didn't go postal. There's so many Time Squad members that have just said, you know what, to God be the glory, honey. Y'all got this. Got in your car, went home with tears in your eyes sometimes, and said, you know what, it's okay. But now, 5, 10, 15 years later, every time you look up, God is just dropping jewels and bombs on you. A little check here and it came in the mail, you know. And you look over here, here's another blessing. Every time you look up. I think a lot of times what you've been through, you benefit from it much later than you think sometimes. Sometimes you be like, well, God ain't never forgot you, honey. You don't hear nothing else I say. God has never forgot you. A lot of times when things don't happen, right after it happens, people think, well, God must have forgot. It's okay. Honey, God has not forgot you. Okay? Favor ain't fair. And stop running around here thinking like because you're blessed, you can't tell nobody about it. Well, I don't want to show my stuff. Honey, you better walk out there like Diana Ross and Mahogany. Stop doing that. It was for you. This is your season. I'm getting to the point where, you know what? And I know this may sound crazy, but I'm getting to the point now where let's just forget all the seasons. I just walk in favor, honey, year round. Let's just kill the season. Because people in the Black church paradigm, we always talk about, this is my season. But I'm not even dealing with seasons no more, honey. I'm just blessed. Y'all know everybody always talk about, ooh, girl, this is just your season. Seasons end. Fall, summer. I'm not dealing with seasons. I'm not dealing with seasons. I'm dealing with overflow, continuous overflow. Oh, I feel this thing, Tyesse. I'm gonna let this thing go, y'all. Let me get up out of here, honey. Go lay down and get ready for Darius' show tonight. I feel this thing. I'm getting ready to preach. Y'all, if I had an organ, if Twinkie was here. So yeah, y'all, we're gonna kill the seasons, honey. Because seasons mean like it's gonna end eventually. You're just blessed, and that's just the bottom line. We're just gonna. I'm going to do a shirt, blessed, period. No comma. But thank you, Jonathan Davis and Rochelle and Nick Hellmans, everybody that Candace that's tuned in today. Thank y'all that are gonna watch, that are watching on YouTube and all my other platforms. God is just good, and we're just gonna give him the praise for everything that he's done. But if you don't remember anything else I said, if I don't see you no more, remember it's not over. It's just not over. Have a wonderful day. I will post the information for the spiel that me and the Four Kings and King Jives will be on later. I love you. Have a great hump day. I will see you this evening on the spiel. Love you. Bye-bye.
What's up, Ty Squad? Thank you guys for watching today's episode of the Tyesse Report. This episode is brought to you by Pyro Media Network. Pyro Media Network is a Black-owned business focused on providing a safe space for creators and entrepreneurs. We have helped companies, businesses, and brands navigate the biggest communication shift in over 500 years, social media and the internet. If you or someone you know would like to have your brand or business go to the next level, please visit www.pyromedianetwork.com. Please don't forget to follow Tyesse on IG at _Tyesse_report and like on Facebook at facebook.com/the official Tyesse Report. And if you're enjoying the Tyesse Report, please consider watching Tyesse After Dark, airing every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The Tyesse Report, Tyesse After Dark, and the Tyesse Jackson brand wouldn't be here without your support. To continue to show your support, please feel free to donate via Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, or PayPal. The information is below. All right, Ty Squad, See you on the next.